Fortnite versus Assassin's Creed. Which is better? With so many interesting video games released every year, it's almost difficult to pick our favorites. And today, we've picked two of the most popular games of the 21st century. Fortnite and Assassin's Creed. Which one do you think is better between these two? That's what you're about to find out. Welcome to GOAT Gaming, Double G. In today's video, we'll talk about some features that made every game player fall in love with these games and which one is more exciting to play. Number 7. The story so far. So, which one has a better storyline between Fortnite and Assassin's Creed? The best way to find out is to run you through a quick summary of the story so far. Let's start with Fortnite. According to the storyline, it all started with a big bang caused by an energy known as the 0 point. Having existed for billions of years, the 0 point felt the need to protect itself from constant invaders. To do this, it created an island as its base and surrounded with a storm. Many years later, an organization known as Imagined Order took control of 0 point with headquarters called the Bridge, which was built under the island to gain access to the surface. It was from Bridge that the iOS learned control of 0 point for thousands of years. With the knowledge that 0 point creates all realities in the universe, Imagined Order used this knowledge to access other realities, to kidnap other beings from different realities to the island and force them to fight till eternity. Then, they trap anyone that's captured and erase their memories, leading to the creation of the Battle Royale. If anyone leaves the loop, it creates a clone of them and traps them in the loop instead. Over the years, 7 groups were introduced to protect reality as the island started becoming unstable. Unfortunately, their efforts failed, with the island getting destroyed and sucked into the 0 point. And that was the dramatic end to Chapter 1 of Fortnite. But it didn't end here. Chapter 2 saw the introduction of Galactus, the Devourer of Worlds. After the island exploded, the 0 point used a lot of energy to create it, and that caught the attention of the massive villain. Fortnite players got to see the Avengers in Chapter 2, and the story continues in the latest chapter. Was that interesting enough for you? Well, let's move on to the Assassin's Creed storyline. This action-adventure game tells a story about the origin of the world right from the time of the first civilization or the era of the Isu. Assassin's Creed storyline started with the introduction of how the world actually looked like before humans started to live on the Earth. The Isu, also known as the Precursors, were responsible for creating humans or Homo sapiens. The Isu were stronger and more intelligent beings than humans, making humans their slaves. So, they're able to control humans using the apple and the sword of Eden. Trouble started when some humans were born without any neurotransmitters, and that meant they couldn't be controlled by the Isu. Eventually, 2 humans named Adam and Eve started a revolution against the Isu control. War broke out, but there was no clear winner, so both sides decided on a compromise. Although the Isu knew a calamity was going to break out in the nearest future from outer space, 3 Isu scientists, Juno, Jupiter, and Minerva, did not participate in the war, but instead created a buffer zone to protect their civilization from total annihilation. Part of the solution by the 3 Isu scientists was to create a vault or underground temple in different locations across the globe. 10 years later, there was a great catastrophe that wiped out a large number of people on the planet, both humans and Isu. Realizing a need for each other, the remaining Isu and humans agreed to work together to rebuild the planet and also prevent any future damage from outer space. But Juno wasn't happy that the humans went against the Isu and wanted to eliminate the human race. The other scientists discovered her plan and eventually imprisoned her in the Gray. Then, they kick-started a plan to show the human world the great danger to come. However, the true Assassin's Creed story starts from the Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where players will choose between Cassandra and her brother Alexios, both grandchildren of King Leonidas, who was killed in battle against the Persian army. But as the game progressed, other characters from the descendants of the Brotherhood of the Assassin's Creed took the position of Cassandra and Alexios. Some of the new characters include Altair, Ezio, Connor, and Desmond Miles. Now that you have had a great recap of the storylines of Fortnite and Assassin's Creed, who do you think won this round? Number 6. total gameplay. Alright, guys, that was just a bit of information on Fortnite and Assassin's Creed. Now, let's move to the two games in proper detail. Fortnite and Assassin's Creed have one thing in common, which is survival. The two adventure games require players to fight, stay alive, and survive. However, in Fortnite, unlike Assassin's Creed, players can choose different skins. In Fortnite, the skins represent the characters players can choose from. But in Assassin's Creed, you've got a limited option on the character you can choose compared to Fortnite, where you can choose any skin of your choice, provided they are unlocked. Number 5. Game rewards. Both Fortnite and Assassin's Creed have an internal mechanism that allows players to earn different types of rewards. For instance, in Fortnite, you can earn rewards by participating in tournaments, in-game, or being the last man standing in the Battle Royale. All these competitions allow players to earn free XP, which can be used to purchase Battle Pass. In Assassin's Creed, there is a provision for a reward for a gameplay performance. Some of the rewards can be unlocked by using units or the site's currency. In the absence of currency, players can earn more units by improving their gameplay and completing challenges in the game. Number 4. Player tasks. Fortnite and Assassin's Creed have the same objectives, which is to save the world from danger. In Fortnite, players battle to ensure the 0 point does not get into the hands of the wrong party. While in Assassin's Creed, the primary objective of the Brotherhood of Assassins is to protect humanity's free will at all cost. For instance, during the Third Crusade, the Brotherhood of the Assassin's Creed was still at work, but this time battling the Order of the Ancient, now known as the Templar Order. Whether in ancient times or modern times, the idea of the Assassin's Creed has always been the same. The fight is always against containing the Order of the Ancient and preventing the organization from having access to the ancient artifact known as the Eden Apple. Throughout the game, the Eden Apple remains the most sought artifact because it is believed it has the power to control the human mind, and whoever wields it controls an unimaginable level of power. Number 3. Flexibility. In Fortnite video game, the Battle Royale mode allows multiplayer, where up to 100 players can battle on the island for the survival of the fittest, and the last man standing gets to win the Victory Royale medal. Fortnite players equally have to fight off a bunch of zombie-like creatures. That means you shouldn't be playing Fortnite if you have something against zombies. In the Assassin's Creed video game, the storyline starts from the prehistoric time, so if you are going to enjoy the game, we will advise you to start the game from the very beginning when the whole story starts, because this is when you can truly understand everything about the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. On the flexibility side, Assassin's Creed is not that flexible for multiplayer mode. In an official release, it was announced that Assassin's Creed Valhalla allows only single-player mode. So if you like to play with friends from across different locations, you should rule out Assassin's Creed on your gaming list. Number 2. Choice of weapons. In Fortnite, the primary idea is to survive on the island. If you are not eliminated by your opponents, there is a high chance some zombies will come after you. To prevent this, you need loads of weapons, and that is the beauty of Fortnite. The game allows you to get as many weapons as you can carry. Another interesting aspect of Fortnite is that you can always build a wall to protect yourself when you are under attack or when your position becomes vulnerable. Assassin's Creed also has lots of weapons, but that would depend on the era you're playing in. It's much different with Fortnite, where you are permitted to loot weapons and even take the loot of the opponents you eliminate. Number 1. Game diversity. When it comes to diversity, Fortnite wears the crown. Fortnite is a video game based on different realities, which is why you have different characters from different realities attracted to the island. In Fortnite, you get to see characters from DC's Justice League, Marvel Cinematic Universe characters, and in recent times, famous characters in Hollywood have been added to the survival video game storyline. This means Fortnite is not revolving around a particular organization or family as in the case of Assassin's Creed, where the fight is mostly between the Assassin Brotherhood and their eternal enemies, the Templar Order. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Over here, we believe that the winner of this round is Fortnite, as it's so much better than Assassin's Creed. But do you think we picked right? Let us know right there in the comment section, and we'll be sure to drop our thoughts on it. Until then, see you in the next video.